The following episode contains approximately 815 spoilers for all seasons and episodes of Lost. You've been warned.
Who suggests doing a tracheotomy on Rose for some reason?
Jack is like, on your bike, lad.
Like,
Go on. That'd be a
Yeah, he's like,
great help.
should we get a pen? And Jack is like, yeah, sure. Go find me a fucking pen. And I was so strongly reminded of the scene in Shrek. Go find me a blue flower with red thorns. Blue flower, red thorns. Blue flower, red thorns.
That's exactly it.
Oh, this would be so much easier if I wasn't colorblind.
And I think Boone is colorblind because he comes back later on with a handful of pens of different colors, and he tells Jack, "I'm not sure which one was right." I love him. I love the idea of him finding his first pen. He turns around to go back to Jack, and he looks at it, and he's like, "I don't like the grip there on that. That's a bit thick. That one might not work." Do you know what? I'm sure that lady is grand. I'll have a look around for another one, and it just keeps happening to him until he accumulates like 6 or 7 pens. These are educated writers. Do you know who's not educated? Young Walt, who says, "Is that Vincent?"
Holy shit, I forgot about that. We hear this
What
roar,
the
the
fuck?
stomping, the trees are being torn down. He's like, is that Vincent?
Like a mechanical chugga 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 chugga. He's like, "Is that Vincent?" Dude. And I think it's in one of the Walt and Michael flashback episodes. Like he looks at a picture or something, and then it appears out on an animal, and then it appears out on his balcony, and someone's like, "That boy ain't right," or whatever, because he can. So if Walt has got a few playboys, he's like manifesting buxom women to come in and show him the ropes sexually.
That is what this show needed. More telekinetic powers. Oh, what? You thought I was going to say buxom women? No, come on, David. It's 2021. Don't be so.
I was afraid you were gonna say more 10-year-old kids. Fucking getting technically
moving swiftly on.
Please save me from myself. Johnny has the grossest fucking line ever here.
Oh, I loved it.
I knew you would.
It's so witty.
I fucking knew it is pretty witty. It's like a Sawyer line. It's like Sawyer's line last week about the making that birthday wish 4 years ago. That was a great line, even though it was a gross context. This is amazing as well. Do you want to do the honors?
Is this gross though? I don't know. So for context, Charlie hands Kate back her top, that she took off because the bees were chasing them, and she says, "Oh, sorry, it was full of bees." And Charlie just says, "I'd have thought C's actually." and he so clearly is so happy with himself. He's patting himself on the back for that joke, but no one else is laughing with it.
It is really funny. Let me put it this way: I don't think they'd have written it into the episode if it aired today.
But Kate offers like a picture for his wallet. Do you have any pictures in your wallet, Dave?
When I was a teenager, I dated a girl for 6 years, from the age of 15 to 21. And I had a picture of her and I in there. And I also had a picture of her dad.
A picture of her dad?
Yeah. I found some passport photos in her house one day of her dad. There was one cut out of them. So it was originally a set of 4, and he had clearly gotten all the use he was going to get out. He had cut one out, and that's all he needed. So he discarded the other 3. And I was like, "Can I have this picture of your dad?" And she was like, "Why?" And I'm like, "Because I just think it would be really funny." And then every now and again, I would just show it to people because I thought it was random and funny. Random was all the rage back then in 2006.
So whenever you had a hot, steamy night, it was head down thinking of dad.
I would pin the picture of her dad to the headboard, and it would get me there.
Yeah, but Sawyer's been nothing but a dickhead since he got on the island. And this episode is finally starting to look into his background and answer why is he a dickhead.
Yeah, but I mean, his antisocial behavior is a real problem.
Well, I mean, you come back to your place and you find someone rifling through your shit. You're not gonna, throw some hands, right?
I don't know that I would. I think I would just shoo them, maybe threaten. But then again, we don't know. Maybe he did threaten. And
You
boo them.
responded with shoot them way too quick there. Do you have access to a gun, Dave?
No, I said shoo them.
Oh, shoot them.
Shoot them. I'm like, no, I wouldn't beat them up. I just murdered them in cold blood.
You just so nonchalantly said, I think I'd just shoot them. Like, there is such a thing as skin hunger. And I think we all learned this during lockdown last year. Like, a lot of people were commenting on how they missed being able to hug other people.
Yeah, I ate a lot of skin, so I know all about skin hunger.
What?
Sorry, what? What were you talking about?
What?
Halloween special. I'm joking.
Right. Fuck, that was lame.
Jack is shite talking about his sleep talking. He mentions how his ex, wasn't happy about whatever he said. Any theories about what he was saying?
I would imagine talking about another girl, because you can't be held at fault if, say, you're in a relationship with someone and you have a sex dream about someone else. You cannot be held to fault about that. And if you happen to start talking about it in your sleep, I mean, shit, what are you supposed to do?
Oof. The only other thing I can think of that would have annoyed her is that he started sleep talking the story about how he got his tattoos.
He reminded me of that Australian guy that was interviewed on the news after he was chased by dogs.
I just watched this video recently for the first time in about 10 years.
And he just starts snarling at the camera in impersonation, and they were coming right at me like.
if you don't mind the correction, because I think the line he says before it is even better. He goes, "They came bounding over."
That was it.
They came bounding over.